Hello everyone, my name is ReclusiveZ, and I am back where I left all of us previously. It is time to help Henry, or Dear Henry, deal with his PTSD. He's currently suffering from a nightmare of the attack on Skalitz. I'm going to do everything in my power to help him get over it. Unfortunately, I managed to somehow corrupt a small chunk of my video when I was recording, so I've already been through this portion. As far as I can tell, there's nothing really out here, and their directional audio, them making calls and stuff, doesn't really matter. I've just got to go up here. Somehow I keep messing up my audio a little bit. It's really weird. I haven't figured out what it is, but sometimes I'll be recording and it's only during like the cutscenes and the audio when the characters are speaking, their voices will just for some odd reason not be recorded, or they end up as like an echo. It's really odd.
Do you need some help?
There's work to be done.
There's always work to be done. Welcome back to reality, Henry.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
Delirium.
You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
I was going to say between the mental and emotional trauma of seeing his parents killed, racing away while being chased by armed enemies, being shot in the leg, which probably wasn't disinfected because it's the medieval times properly, bandaging it up, immediately leaving, confronting his, well, village incident, a bunch of bandits, and then being taken out by a bandit lead. I'd have to say, he's technically lucky to be alive.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
Awfully convenient. Probably a good thing they were looking for me.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. but it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Yeah, she's hardened, and depending, she's probably anchored herself to us.
Searching for me?
Yes, Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzig he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea.
Because you're a good lad, and they know you're a good lad, and probably... And, well, let's face it, the two main guys, Divish and... I think his name was Robert, basically took a liking to you. We're trying to keep you protected to the best of their abilities, and well, after you disappeared, after we waltzed out the door, dropped all our gear, came back, climbed up, grabbed a horse, and then waltzed back out the door, I'm pretty sure they probably had a small vendetta against me. Or against us. And as for her, emotional distress is a hell of a drug.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak. Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
Invalid. It's invalid. I don't know why I always thought it was invalid. With a T. Also, yeah, it's understandable. Some random stranger taking care of us.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Ratay Mill. My uncle's miller Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of a coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I wonder what the apothecaries were like back in this time. I might have to research. I wonder if they understood the cleansing properties of like vinegar and alcohol and stuff like that.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
I know leeches were a big thing back in medieval time, and so was bloodletting.
A word with you, young fellow.
And spirits. Yeah, I'll talk to you in a moment. She said, so she must mean the bread rolls. Oh, I'm completely stripped. Speed of 25, charisma 6. Yeah, those look like my stats. Alright, give me a second. Let me get rearmed and rearmored. Alright, everybody can read through that on their own.
A word with you, young fellow.
Alright, I'm washed up, my charisma's back, my speed is good, I've taken off my heavier gear that I don't need on me right now. Hard to believe the amount of noise I am actively friggin' making. It's gotta be the spurs. 12 noise isn't really gonna harm me much, and I won't be sneaking anywhere right now. Alright, so we're armed, armored, re-equipped. I'm gonna try and get the stats to use this heavy battle axe. I need at least a strength of 12, as I think it'll be my best all-around weapon to start. And I also want to move into using this dogwood bow. That's what I'm gonna do there. But first, bread and stew. And eat their stew. And then I'm gonna proceed to talk to these two.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Well, I'm not any fool. I am the whole fool. What would you need from me?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
I'm always up for unconventional, and this sounds like it's going to open up the Thieves Guild for me. Oh, alright, tell me more.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
You know, depending on which variant of the Bible you've read, which variant has been rewritten so many times by other people to have lost a certain amount of meaning, enhance other meaning, and, you know, just in general match whatever somebody else wants it to say. As you know, that's what humans do.
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him. May the Lord watch over you.
Spirits, huh? Weight, 1 pound. Strong spirit that will burn away all physical and spiritual woes. Ah. Neat. Alright, well, he's talked to. How about Mutt? Alright. So where's Teresa? Oh yeah, there's that shovel. Wanna grab that real quick. Sorry, spade. Just a spade way. Did I not pick it up? Get spade, 1 of 1. Spade. It weighs 4 pounds. Seems a little excessive. Alright, Teresa.
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Oh, that it?
Henry, I'm so glad to see you.
Alrighty, well, that's her DLC, so I'm gonna hold off on that because I have no idea how long the DLC is, and considering what I just drug everybody through video-wise, considering I think both videos are gonna be around 2 hours apiece, we're just gonna do some standard dialogue.
What's that dog you have here? He looks familiar.
Don't you remember him? It's Mart, the butcher's dog from Skalitz.
Ah, of course. When I went back to bury my parents, he was guarding his master's dead body. A faithful dog. How come he's here?
When we carted you here, we took Mutt along too. He's been hanging around the mill ever since.
You know, I'm using the HD texture mods, like the ones that came with the game. I don't know why she's always covered in dirt.
How's he doing?
A lot better now. I slipped him something good now and again when Uncle wasn't looking.
He won't starve to death then. What does the miller have to say about it?
He can't stand him.
How's that?
Every time he sees him, he starts shouting that he's a useless mouth to feed and that he'll skin him.
Jesus.
And it didn't even soften his heart when Mutt brought a hare from the woods. He was happy to eat it, but it didn't change his mind.
I could have a word with him.
That would be a waste of time.
Yeah, he's that old school sod type. No such thing as affection or crap like that. Well, not allowed to be outwardly shown. It's gotta be a stifling old man.
Does he obey you?
Me? Not much. He's got a mind of his own, and I'm just not strict enough.
Ah, spoilt then.
No, he just hasn't learned many commands. But he's well able to beg for a piece of meat.
How long has he been with you?
More or less since we came here. He runs off now and again, but he always comes back. Sometimes I don't see him all day. I think he likes to go wandering.
So he's doing quite well then?
Yeah. I'd keep him, but he reminds me too much of Tinker, you know? I don't want to think about Skalitz. So I thought maybe you might take him with you?
Me?
I'm sure the two of you would get on great. He's a handsome fella and lovable. I'd be very happy if you had him.
But we never had a dog at the smithy. We never needed one.
Come on. He's got no one.
Yeah, well, the smithy is currently ashes with everything around Skalitz, and last I checked, we could use a friend, and we might as well have a hound. Maybe he'll eventually evolve into a warhound. And it sounds like he's bloody smart and plenty willing to trick people.
All right. I'll take him. He can keep me company on my travels.
Thanks, Henry. Go and get him then. He's sniffing around somewhere here.
He's raising hell around here somewhere. I hear him howling in the background occasionally. There he is, torturing the miller. Just doing what dogs do, somehow being underfoot all the time. Oi.
Hey, Mutt. Remember me? From Skalitz, remember? You want to go with me? Come on then, we'll get on like a house on fire. Follow me.
Soon enough, you will be a proper Mabari warhound. Alright, anybody who wants to read it can read it.
To heel, Mutt.
Well, he just, Nice echo.
To me.
And already I'm being ignored. Let's see, sidekick, huh? He's got an obedience of 50. Sense of smell. Obedience. Current command. Yeah. All right, how, dog?
Good boy. That's my boy.
Yeah, Bjorn looks at me confused like that as well. Good dog. All right. Let's not go for the walk just yet. I don't know what that'll entail, or...
I'd like to know...
So, how'd you like it in Rattay?
It's a big town with good strong walls, so I suppose we're safe here. And they took us in our hour of need, but for how much longer? They'll grow tired of us soon enough.
Sounds normal.
How are the Skalitz folk getting on?
They're alive, that's the main thing. They have shelter, but they're just scraping by. Rattay's citizens aren't happy the town is full of beggars who don't look like leaving anytime soon.
Oh boy.
Do you know anything about those human rapists? About... you know.
They came to Hungary from God knows where, and now they... well, folk tell awful stories about them. I hope I never see them again.
I have a feeling we'll be seeing lots of them.
That's all.
Have you got a moment? I'd like to ask a few questions about Skalitz. I don't remember much.
All right. What do you want to know?
Oh wow, that's a lot.
How did you get me away from Skalitz?
It wasn't easy. Sir Robard and his men helped load you on a wagon, and we harnessed an old nag the bandits had left behind. The soldiers escorted us all the way here, God bless them.
What about the bandits?
Sir Robard and his men routed them. They killed the few, but the giant who attacked you fled, and Zbyszek with him. It won't be safe in Skalitz for a while yet.
You know, I doubt that bandit would have shown up if I'd have been allowed to stick an arrow in Zbyszek's back.
Why would Zbyszek do that? I never thought much of him, but banditry?
He was always a nasty piece of work. Doesn't surprise me he joined them. If you knew what he did to me.
Tell me.
When those... Cumans, they call them. When the Cumans came, Zbyszek pushed me out in front of them and fled. He sacrificed me to save his own hide.
That bastard.
Nice guy. I'll be sure to get him for his chivalry.
Where's the sword I had?
You had a sword? It's gone now. Those scum took everything, including your horse.
I don't give a damn about the horse. I stole it anyway. But my father forged that sword for Sir Radzig. I promised father I'd take it to him. I have to get it back.
Well, you can't. Just be thankful you're still alive.
What happened to the other survivors from Skalitz?
They sought refuge in Rattay, and some of the Rattay folk are none too happy about it.
And Matthew, Fritz and Matthias? Johanka? Did they make it?
They're alive. I heard Matthias is at the stud farm in Merhojed. Johanka is in Sasau, and Fritz and Matthew, well, you know them. They're up to no good somewhere. The only trouble they'll be in is of their own making.
So Henry's friends survived.
What about Sir Radzig?
Sir Hanush, he's the Lord of Rattay. He gave his lower castle to Sir Radzig, a place called Perkstein. Sir Hanush lives at the upper castle. The Skalitz folk have made camp in front of it.
How did you get away from those Cumans?
You're wrong. If it hadn't been for you... When they came to the mill, they slaughtered everyone. And kept me for last. After you distracted them, I fled to the mines to find my brother, but he... My brother was dead, but I owe my life and more to you.
And I owe mine to you. The scales are balanced.
As all things should be.
I won't trouble you anymore. Let's leave it be.
Alright. Time to move on with things a little bit, and then I'll do the walk. Alright, so I wonder what'll happen if I pick... You know what? I'm going to skip that option right now. I'm going to continue down, yeah, Thieves Guild line by the looks of it.
Can you tell me...
What about the Skalitz folk?
God sent them to punish us for our sins. They don't work. They just idle around begging. and you want to keep a close eye on your belongings when they're around. I'll be glad to see the back of them.
Humanity.
What do you think about everything that's happened?
I don't concern myself with the doings of my betters, but this mess isn't good for business. Them two brothers should sort things out between themselves without dragging us into it. I don't give a damn who's king, but that usurper from Hungary has gone too far.
Do you know anything about those Cumans?
The heathen scum that Sigismund brought here. Why do you even ask? You've seen with your own two eyes what they're capable of.
That's all.
Alright, how about lockpicking?
Good luck to you. Try unlocking this trunk. Hold the lockpick in the right hand and use it to feel out. Got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock to blade. But don't stop holding the tongue. You're a dab hand, Hal. Make something out of you yet. But remember, this trunk's only for practice. With real you have to watch out. Quite a few more times.
Yes, thank you for your diminishing echo as you walked away from me. Oh, I got more savior schnapps. Did it relock itself? Yeah, I got another savior schnapps. Cool. Good stuff to have. Unfortunately, while I'm not too overly enthusiastic about this game's melee combat system currently, I have a feeling I'll grow into it as I learn it more and I gain the ability to properly respond with it. So that's why I'm decked out in lighter equipment that follows more in line with my speech and charisma and archery. So I'm maintaining at least decent speed. I've still got my heavier armor just in case if I need it for defense and I'm actually forced into melee combat, but for now, I'm gonna try going the more subtle route. I need a dagger. Do I have a... Skills. Stealth. Stealth kill. With a dagger, cannot be equipped, however. Okay. So I definitely want to take that one. I'm going to avoid hunting for now. And I need to level up my agility and my strength more so I can use that dogwood bow. As well as that battle axe. So I've at least got a general idea of how I want to progress. And I definitely need to learn the combat system, but for now. So where do I need to go? I need to go to whatever, get the Dead Man's Ring from Miller Bishek. Well, I guess I should head that way then. I will most likely go back to gathering herbs and stuff in my own time. It's just a passive way of leveling my strength as well as my herbalism, and as a way of gaining, well, the herbs and the alchemical reagents I'm gonna need. Yep, bathhouse. Bath maid, bathhouse proprietor.
Good afternoon. God bless.
Wrong button.
I'm interested in your...
Uh-huh.
I'll certainly...
That can be arranged.
And haggle.
I'm not giving you that.
And how much?
Alright, how about 28?
You won't regret spending the money. I guarantee it. Good luck then.
Seeing as how I have close to 900 gold. that brings my charisma up to 13. All my equipment is cleaned and taken care of. Well, not repaired, but... And, just me and Mutt, two Starward friends on a whirlwind adventure. And whatever the hell this is. Not hearing any deer. Heck, I'm not hearing anything but mutt. In-game sound is maxed. I can hear my character walking. Oh, what a pretty field of wildflowers. This would be Tick Central. And like a tree fell. Lots of dandelions. See a bird nest. Lockpick. Examine nest. I want my arrow. Oh, these are my better long distance arrows. Oh, I thought these were just my long distance. Oh, I don't want to lose those. Where am I? Ah, I'm up near the gallows. Or the gibbet. I think he called it a gibbet. If I need herbs, I'm gonna... If I need plants, Jesus. Dandelions, marigold, lavender, or sage, I mean. And I am gonna have to come back this way. I may have to... Wow, Valerian or Yeah, Valerian. Cat's tail, I think. Gallows Hill. Alright. So there's supposed to be a body up here somewhere. He's not hanging. Well, he did say buried. I don't know how close they would have buried someone they... Sheep. Oh, go get him! Thunk. Oh, I missed. Rather not lose the arrow. Uh-oh, I've lost the arrow. Nope. There it is. Ba ram you, sheep be true. Might have to tell the dog to uh-oh. Could have sworn I just seen. Oh, I'm down 1 arrow already. This is perfect. Aha! Yeah, truth and honesty. What happens if I just stab a sheep? Whoa, what the hell? Sword went up. Oh, it's still alive! Come back, ball ram you! Oh. I'm in a hole. Gyro sheep. Yeah, I hit. Mine. Don't you run from me. This is a hell of a hole. I don't know where that other sheep went, but he's probably telling me where, but I've got enough meat to feed the dog now. Yeah, I got a little bit of food. A little bit of meat. Houndmaster. Going up slowly. Hunting going up slowly. I want Butcher and I want Tanner at least. Huntsman will be a good one to have. That way I can at least harvest more. I have no idea if antlers and tusks will be useful, and... Oh, that's an unmarked grave. Hang on a second.
Good fella. That's my boy.
Even the dog is skeptical. Even he's like, good boy might be pushing it.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Will it feed him all of it or just some of it? Okay, I fed him one. New level in Houndmaster. Well, that was fast. Yeah, that looks like a corpse bound in linen.
Christ wounds, what a fucking stink. How long have you been lying here?
Long enough.
Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring?
Uh-oh.
A stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
Uh-oh, I'm stuck in a hole. I can't jump. I'm overloaded. Would you like some meat? Dobby will be free. No, dog, get out of the hole. What are you... Yeah, I'm just gonna take this meat back and... You know what, you're on your own. Oh, he could get out of the hole willy-nilly and easy. But I fell in and I couldn't get out because my character can't jump. Bah humbug. Alright, well, I'm probably gonna pick herbs on my way back to the miller. So I will be right back. Alrighty, it's daytime again. Let's see what the miller has to say.
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
Well, I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
All right, I'll go and find that ring.
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry. Do you know how to get past a lock?
Get past a lock? You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly and with sensitivity, like popping a young maiden's cherry.
I have some experience.
All right. I'm glad to hear you're not as clumsy as you look. Here's a lockpick for the job.
All right. And for a penny in for a pound, I guess.
Can you tell me something about the other millers?
There's a couple of other fellows around here in my trade. Wojciech in Kohelnitz and Simon in Sassa.
Tell me about Wojciech.
He's young and hot-blooded with a short temper. But he's a fine fellow when you get to know him. His heart's in the right place, and he's always willing to lend a helping hand. Unfortunately, he got himself into a feud with that usurer, the merchant Wolfram Pruder. A slimy bastard he is. And now they're sworn enemies.
Huh.
What about this Simon in Sasau?
An odd one he is. A loner who don't talk much. But he's as dogged as a hunting hound once he gets his teeth into anything. He won't let go until he sees it through, even if he has to walk over dead bodies.
Oh, neat.
Tell me something about yourself.
There's nothing much to tell. I was born at the mill, I live here, and I'll surely die here. But before I do, I've plenty of work to do, and I hope I live to see peace in this land again.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
Good luck to you.
All right, well, sounds like it's time to go back up to the executioner then. Oh, glad I got that bird nest. So, oh, I can put waypoints. Does it show up on my map? Yes, it does. All right, well, I'm gonna head that way. I've already been up there once, so I'll be right back. All right, just because I don't know how things will go, I'm gonna leave Mutt here.
There's the good doggy. That's my...
Give him praise.
Wait here for me. Stay.
Tell him to stay. Sidekicks. Obedience is 87, not bad. So that's the executioner. That's 2 dogs. That's one entrance, I guess. That's a pretty good place to overlook everything. There's another way in right there. Alright, so he's moving that way. That's... oh, 3 dogs. He's got 3 dogs. There's a fence over here. There's a dog. So where did he go? No, seriously, where did he go? He must have gone inside. Of course, I'm trying to pinch something in broad daylight. He is right there.
Hey!
And he noticed me immediately. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of visible. Not a whole lot I can do to adjust that, considering... Oh, it's raining. Well, I'm even more stealthy now.
Hey, who's that?
Is when it's
Clean that.
must be. 'Cause yeah, when it's raining, yeah, footstep noise is reduced by 70%. So I'm even quieter now. All right, in he goes. And I sneak past the dog. And I do this quickly. No, I should close the door. Dead man's ring. And savior schnapps. 2 of them.
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
Need to know. Take the deer hide, the sheep skin. I'll take the torch, the bandages. Not really worth any value of those. Meep meep. All right. Back up and around to pick up Mutt, and then it's back down to see the miller. Should probably have done my thieving at night. Howdy, Mutt. I don't know why I'm doing that. There we go. Alright, time to head back down to see the miller. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back at the mill. Beautiful sound of church bells, so it must be 6? 8. Or no. Yeah, so it's 6. 6, 12, 6. Yeah, 1,800 hours, I believe, is 6. I'm trying to remember. I'm probably wrong. But let's see what the miller has to say now.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Got the ring.
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
Hey, I've unlocked a fence. Well, no, an offense is always useful.
You'll buy stolen goods from me. Oh, thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful.
Alright. Oh, pickpocketing. Alright, so
I've got
stolen
some goods
goods.
here whose owners might miss them.
All right, let's see what we can do about that. See you later.
The rules of St. Nicholas. Skill book on pickpocketing dedicated to good old St. Nick, patron saint of thieves and pawnbrokers. Oh, and a treasure map. He's got 20 lockpicks. He's also got a dagger. You to creep up on someone and dispose of them without attracting attention. All right. I wonder if I can read that, but not only if I can read that, but if I could potentially, you know, let's learn his pickpocket. Let's learn pickpocketing. Maybe I can steal it from him. Training. Lockpicking.
I hear you're able to open locks without a key. Will you teach me how?
Certainly.
Oh, level 5. All right, let's try that one.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
All right, but it'll cost you.
How much? Wow. Might hold off on that right now.
Maybe another time.
Good luck then.
So will that take me to level 5, or do I need to be a level 5? What level am I currently? I'm a level 5.
I hear you're a...
Certainly.
What if I wanted 10?
I'd like to hone my...
First, you have to have...
Okay, so, yeah, okay, I didn't realize it says requires. Okay, let's do pickpocketing first.
Would you teach me something about the, milling craft? Like how to get things out of strangers' purses into your own?
Aye, why not? You're handy enough. No doubt you'll master it. Come behind the mill where we won't be seen. Take care.
Oh, are we picking those kinds of pockets? Why? Every damn time, even my dog, my German Shepherd, always picks the dirtiest puddle he can find to drink out of, and I have no idea why. Why are you animals like that? Why must you drink out of the dirtiest source of water you can find? It's beyond me. No! No, you're not allowed to talk back. You drank out of the puddle, and I'm curious to... Why?
I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. You try sneaking up behind me without me seeing you, and take something from my purse. First, you have to rummage in the purse. The longer you do it, the better chance you have of finding something valuable, but also of getting caught in the act. Once you've found something you want, you've got to pull it out, carefully, but fast enough so I don't notice. Try stealing my dagger. It's there, mixed up with other things.
It's there mixed up with other things. Try to steal his dagger. Okay. So sneaky, 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 sneaky. Pickpocket, hold F. How high can I take this?
Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again.
Okay, so... Starts off red, goes green. Starts to diminish. So right about now would be about the proper... reveal. Take. Now what? Oh, I gotta head back to the door?
That's the way. I hardly noticed you were there. I think you're ready to try it out for real. Best practice on drunks and sleeping folk, so you don't end up in jail before you even get started.
Thanks, Peshek.
You're welcome. But I'll be having that dagger back now.
Lost his dagger. Oh. Neat. So I have a feeling I can't steal from him. Yeah, by the looks of it, I can't steal from him. Huh. So why would pickpocketing... That's... I mean, I kind of get it. So you basically increase the amount of time you're allowed to pickpocket, then you reveal the item in there, but then the fact you have to haul ass back to, like, the exit door, that's odd. And I mean, as long as it's done, I guess. So I've gained 1 level in pickpocketing. I'm rad. Charisma level is with the same charisma level as you. Some people are usually dressed similarly to you. Oh. Find more money. Oh. A lot of people around. Okay. Oop. Oh. Reveal stats for half the items. Oh. Oh, neat. Friendly neighbor. They'll fall. Stolen items inventory, expert. Oh, revealing all of their items. Well, that's neat and handy. Well, I guess I'm going to sleep an hour real quick, just to save my game. I'm gonna try that advanced lockpicking and some haggling. As soon as oh yeah, I gotta put my... I dropped all my plants. I only need 30 of these. 31. There we go, now charisma's up. Alright, sleep and save. And then I'll try that advanced lockpicking. Oh, and he'll let
Will
me...
you teach me how to pickpocket better?
Certainly.
Beginner level, huh?
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
And 60. Okay.
Maybe another... I hear you're able...
Certainly.
So what does this do for me?
I'm interested in more about...
All right, but it'll cost you.
Isn't that quite a lot?
About dropping it by 20.
Is this enough?
Come now, just a...
Alright, how about another 5?
Agreed. Now listen up. Good luck.
Perk point available. Alright, so basically that pushed me 1 level. So will he do that multiple times? Oopsies.
I hear you're...
Certainly.
Nope. So I must gain 1 level for every time I spend...
I'd like to practice...
All right.
Isn't that quite a...
So how about knocking 10 off?
Since it's...
You're a right pinch purse. Agreed. Now listen up. I'll see you.
Alright, so each time it improves me 1 level. Well, I guess that's... Oh, nope, that just increased my experience. Well, I would rather not spend the money on what I'm already having an easy enough of a time with. So yeah, basically he taught me enough to bump me a level and a half. Well, I will probably buy the book and the dagger from him then. What if he'll buy herbs? He's a fence. Probably not. He probably deals solely in stolen items.
I'm glad.
He was glad for something and I cut him off. I'm scared.
I've got some goods here.
All right. Take care.
So... Oh, he will buy my flowers and stuff. Alright, so each lockpick he's got 20 are worth 22. That's 446 for that. 520 for that. And I've got how many lockpicks? I've got my own 22. And that didn't count the dagger. 542. So he'll buy. I'll be back. Alrighty. So I've done what I needed to do. I sold a bunch of stuff, bought a bunch of stuff. I've done some mild exploring in my free time. Haven't gone anywhere near the castle. I've just been exploring, collecting. I've let's see, I've got my battle axe equipped now. I've got my dogwood bow equipped now. 9, 7, 12. Got my stats up a little bit. Just been kind of roaming around and doing stuff. I did modify my own files after I maxed out herbalism to increase its gather range just because it was becoming tedious. I'm all for gathering as long as it's early on, but after a while it's tedious, mind-numbing boredom just collecting in a small area, so I increased the radius. just to kind of expedite my life a little bit. Went around, collected a bunch of different plants. Just small amounts. Got some fly agaric. At 14,000 nettle. So yeah. I did all that in my free time, and now I think I'm ready to move on into the castle. Go see Radzig. Got the hound. Him's a good boy. Even if he is kind of a nuisance, because he wanders into my crosshairs continuously. I don't know if I'm actually capable of leaving this area or not, because I know that I went this way and hit a boundary and was told to turn back. I came this way, hit a boundary and was told to turn back. Hit a boundary over here, was told to turn back. So I'm pretty sure I can't really leave the starting area yet. I can explore it. I just can't leave it. So I'm gonna head up on into the castle. And no, I have no idea if this battle axe is any good. It just seemed like a proper start for an all-arounder, considering it'll be good against light, medium, and heavy plate. As it does blunt damage, and blunt is what I need for plate mail. If I'm remembering medieval warfare properly. You know, banded leather and all that.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
Makes me think he'll see me, I guess. Oh, well, let's go on with this sword. Let's... 5, 9, 2, 12. Oh, we were his blacksmith, so let's give that one a try.
Come on, I'm not some peasant. I'm Sir Radzig's blacksmith, and I need to speak with him.
It's my job to stop you. Now bugger off.
Oh, reputation lost. Wow, I'm not winning any of these, am I? What about money?
Maybe a little coin would clear the way? How much do you want?
Oh, really? Well, shit, how about a haggle? Let's try an 8.
Agree?
More.
Yeah, of course. Oh, wow, he stopped right at 9. Yeah, what the hell?
See how nicely we can get along? Welcome to the town.
Nice guy. I'll be back for you at some point. You will see me in your dreams. Hell, you won't see me. Cornelius.
Hal, what are you doing here? I took you for dead.
Oh, it's a long story. But what about you? How did you get out of Skalitz?
You wouldn't believe it. A frightful storm broke that night and Sigismund's heathens ran back to their camp. They never dreamed Sir Radzig would use the storm as cover for our escape. The entire village slipped away as quiet as mice while no one watched. In the morning, when those bandits attacked, all they found was an empty castle with an old goat inside. I wish I could have seen their faces.
So do I. You tricked them nicely. See you later.
Whoever you are of no importance named NPC who I've never met until this point. Easy lockpick. Tempting to not take advantage of it. Did run away. And that one dude woke up, huh? Am I gonna play Ringaraldo and Rosie with this?
You, a poor wretch whose home was burnt to ashes by Sigismund's hordes.
There was a stop. I need something. I didn't catch it. Oh, I can surrender. Meet me. Is he gonna follow me out here? Oh, combat. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, I'll be right back. No point in ruining my fun. But yeah, I gotta remember this isn't any of the Elder Scrolls games or the Fallout games or any other type of game. I can't just lockpick and steal stuff in broad daylight. I have to remember. Let's see. Radzig, huh? He's that way. Well, let's go see him first. An indoor chicken coop. And a pig. A sow. No, don't go lockpicking. Trying to suppress my urges right now to B&E. Ain't really gonna stop me though. Yeah, I figured that was his horse. His horse. Another pig.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul. It is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Let's see what this one says.
Bandits attacked me in Skalitz.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion. I'm sorry.
He saved my life.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
I didn't even manage that. I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just what could you have done at Skalitz? If you tried to fight, the both of you will be dead. He gave his life for yours, Hal. So you'd better make good use of it.
You're right. And just what are you doing here?
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Well, shit. Oh, it's Jen again. Oh, hey. Here's love. I know those two. No wonder they treat me better than the Jagov at the front gate. But he'll get what's coming. He'll get what's coming to him soon enough. I will damn well make sure of it. Very hard, very hard. Open. Define private. Or is somebody gonna walk in on me? What are the odds? That's worth money, that's worth money, that's worth money. The rest of it is not worth nearly as much money. Ah, sunlight. It burns us. Oh, hey. Well, you just popped into existence, didn't you?
Hey! What?
Whoa, I'm not supposed to be here. That's my bad. I should have noticed the feet icon. That'll teach me to be in private. Let me up here in this wayward tower. Is it another guard I can choke out while he sleeps? Just, yeah, take his stuff. You are in a private area. This, I know. Oh, there's somebody in this said tower. I think.
Is someone there?
What was that?
Hey, oh. People in tower. Alright. Forgot I put my spurs on. I've got a noise of 40. Also because of this Gibson. I'll take off the Brigandine right now. But even then, I'm still loud. How about over here? Who are you? Oh.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Pirkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Pirkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taunberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Ratai. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. A woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, Father. He's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
Oh, I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
I like that group. Well, I like Sir Hanush, and I kind of like Sir Radzig. Kind of. He had a weird bit of a social cue when he heard that the sword that Henry's father forged had been taken. And I have a feeling that Sir Radzig is a double agent. I have a feeling he's working for Sigmund, or was in some way, shape, or form gonna pass himself over to Sigmund, and he was going to use that sword as kind of a gift. I believe his name's Sigmund. I just heard it and completely... I heard the name of the main enemy of the game, but all I'm stuck with is Sir Hanish, and he's just funny. As for this, somebody made a pig into a friar. Oh.
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Ujits. He could teach you.
Ujits, huh? I mean, the ability to read is, in a lot of ways, mightier than the sword.
Take care now.
But both must be wielded in equal. So let's see, I've got to go all the way over there. So I'm going to make a beeline to that, and then I'll probably call it there, see what the training is. See what all it entails. This is a small castle? Honestly, it doesn't. It seems a hell of a lot bigger than Skalitz. Ah, baker. Maybe I'll find a candlestick maker. And then the butcher. And the tavern. It is a nice looking game. The butcher, the baker, 2 taverns, but no candlestick maker. Definitely be a good idea to probably figure out the game's combat system.
Captain Bernard's not here. I should stop by during the day.
The hell time is it? It's 1. Noon? 1? Yeah. When the hell does he show up? I guess I'm waiting an hour and seeing what happens. He's here now.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Huzzah. Hand over the trophies?
Can I ask?
Oh, I'm gonna save that for like the next video. What the hell is hand over the trophies?
I have some trophies.
Let's see. Good. Good. That's how to treat the bastards.
Oh, is that what the ear was for?
I'm here for training.
Oh, I found that.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzik sent.
That'd be me.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzik wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
Yeah, let's start off with the basics.
Very well.
Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating myself. Good luck to you.
So I'm relearning what I was already trained.
Fine. That's enough. I have my work cut out, it seems. That's life.
Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space.
Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Good. Nice. Not bad. Very good.
Oh, I gained another point in my sword.
Well done.
Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you.
Yeah.
All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside.
All right.
Perfect block, huh?
Ow! No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again. Ow! Too soon again.
Strike starts to perform. Ah, I gotta.
Ow! Good.
Very good.
Oh, I gained a point in defense.
Ow.
Nice.
So perfect blocking. It's handy.
Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well.
Not bad. Not bad. Well done. Good.
Alright, so I probably shouldn't be moving for this one, or should I be?
Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go.
Oh, defense went up. Chaining them pretty quick.
Captain Bernard. Wait a while, Henry.
Huck luck, yeah.
Greetings, Sir Hans.
Sheep.
What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you. All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. That the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance.
Dodging. Ah.
Nice.
Ah, there's a perfect combo. Okay. There's a perfect block in there. Oh, or not.
Wrong.
Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started.
Well done. Very good. Not bad.
You can kind of use the shield
And
as
the
an...
last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react.
Prepare to strike by holding, and then change the zone to release the strike. Okay.
No, that's not it. Not bad.
All right, so I've got to do it a lot faster.
No, that's not it. Good. Nice. Very good. Wrong.
And I let go too soon.
Ah, that's it.
Well now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all.
Doubtful.
But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice. Whenever you've got nothing better to do and you're in the mood for it, you can come and train here with me. I can teach you something more when you're up to it. Don't leave yet. Sir Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
Oh. A little bit more now, huh? I really hope Henry gets faster, like, reaction-wise. His control prompts just feel sluggish. Maybe other games have destroyed me.
Why are you creeping around like a
Because you walk too damn slow.
Damn.
You walked it. I will push you off this bridge. How the hell far are we going? Oh, there he. Congrats, Adamar. You can enroll.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position. Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw, hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore.
Uh-huh.
That flew nicely. Practice for a while, and no nonsense. Well, that was awful. I didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have much skill, but you failed to meet even my low expectations.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith's boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Any time.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
Good. Then let's get to it.
Do I get to use my dogwood bow? Rules of this game are simple. You shoot 7 arrows, the bullseye is worth 3 points, the middle ring 2, and the outside ring 1. Extra 3 points. Okay, so no, I don't get to use my dogwood bow. Pull out the bow, please. I didn't realize we had it out already. I'm gonna have to aim higher. I am using the wrong bow for this. Well, he's gonna finish sooner than me.
Well, I didn't expect that. Probably just wasn't your day, sir.
I told you I have a heavy hand, ever since I fell off that horse during the last hunt. What are you grinning about, boy? I think you owe me a little payback. How about a sword fight at the arena?
If you like.
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent. Then let's go.
Oh, this is where things go south for me. Oh, do I actually get to... No shit, I get to use them. Oh. Alright, I gotta remember, there's the parry system. Let me get locked in on the parries.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Metka!
Alright, so...
Well,
yeah, I can't do that. I don't
You going to cry now?
Very much.
This won't take long.
Trying to
Take that.
get a parry in. So basically, he can block most, if not all, of my shots. Probably a good thing I'm wearing my full armor. Oh, hey, there we go. That's a shot. Just gonna kite you backwards.
Come here.
Can I kick? No, backed into a corner, huh?
Show what you're made of.
Alright, so let's get the parrying down, shall I? Oh, yeah, I forgot I can do that. Forgot I can sidestep. Of course, the blocking is...
Did that hurt?
Not doing a whole lot of damage to him yet. Truth or not, see, he's done more damage to me. Guess this is just gonna be me whittling him down. This is really one-sided. I mean, at least I'm gaining points in defense, but... Can I swap my weapon? Can I go with my battle axe? Oh, wrong button. Actually, you know what? Can I go with my...
you've got?
Nope, can't go with my bow, huh? Alright.
Fucking hell.
Let's try a couple of feints.
I'm gonna...
It's probably a good thing I've got all this armor. Oh, warfare went up again.
What's the matter, Lost? Are you going to cry now?
Pretty much. Oh, that did a decent chunk.
Jesus Christ.
That's really coming down to Oh, wait.
Well, you got the better of me this time, blacksmith. I must be having an off day.
Are you all right, sir?
Don't worry your mangy head about me, peasant. We'll see each other again soon enough. You can keep my bow. Its best years are behind it anyway.
Like the Black Knight, let's call it a draw. Only because I still don't understand the melee system. I like my bow more. Well, that was interesting. I still prefer the archery portion. I will admit this dogwood bow, after using it for so long, definitely had me thrown for quite the loop when it came to using that substandard training bow. Glad I managed to at least lock in 15 points during that. The archery was definitely far easier than the melee. I'll practice. I'll figure out the melee. Or I'll just give up and stick to kiting stuff with arrows. I'll become the Legolas of this area. I don't know. Haven't decided. I'll figure something out. But until then, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video and you happen to like the content that I create, feel free to leave a like down below. I'd appreciate this, as it helps to push my content further out into the YouTube algorithm. And if you have any comments, any concerns, any lore, any knowledge, any tips, any tricks, especially tips and tricks towards the melee, feel free to leave those as a comment down below. I'd appreciate it. I'll read them over and see if I can mention them or implement them anywhere in the video. So, once again, I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.